Welcome back to Medical Brutality. My name is Istawa Angevine. I never say my name on the video. It's my first time remembering to say who I am. I just take it for granted that everybody already knows my name. Okay, so now you know my name if it's the first time seeing me. Shout out to Julie, one of my biggest fans, Jared, and Zelda. Shout out to Dr. Joe Wallach, who teaches me everything I know about that. Okay, we're going to start with a quote from Psalms 104:14. God provides us with herbs for the healing of man. Wow. How many of you guys who read the Bible take herbs for the healing of man? Or do you go to your prescription doctor and take chemicals for the healing? Yeah. Arthur Ashe died from HIV/AIDS. He was a great tennis player. He went to the doctor and got chemicals, and that's why he died. Magic Johnson had the same thing, and he's still alive today. What's the difference between Magic Johnson and Arthur Ashe? Well, Magic got money. Well, Steve Jobs had money. He still died from a selenium deficiency. So it's not how much money you got, it's how much brains you got. Okay? That's the difference between Magic Johnson and Steve Jobs. Okay? Magic Johnson had brains. I just found out that Magic Johnson went to the same person who cured my asthma, my arthritis, my epilepsy, and my cancer. The same person to cure his HIV. Yep. After Joe Wallach cured his Magic's HIV, Big Pharma told Magic to keep it a secret. Don't be out there on TV telling people how you cured your HIV. And the person who cured Magic came back and told me what I'm telling you. And so Magic Johnson got a gag order. When they told him, look here, nigga, we don't want you out there taking our money away from Big Pharma, who's making money, giving people chemicals and poison. You keep that to yourself. Magic said, yes, massa. And he kept it to himself. But me, I was born to do this. They come put me in jail. They can kill me. They can do whatever they want to do. All that's going to do is make Dr. Ass a household name. Okay? So I'm about to spill the beans, okay? If you want to come and put me in jail, I live 932 Tyler Road. It's right off of Common Street in case your dumb ass get lost. Lake Charles, Louisiana. 70607 is the zip code. It's spelled Tallow in case your dumb ass can't spell. Do I look like I'm scared? Okay, I think not. 35 million people in the U.S. died from HIV. Magic Johnson could have saved their lives by just telling them what I'm about to tell you. 40% of those people were black. Now, how could that be? How could that be? That we only 12% of the population, and yet 40% of the people dying from AIDS. Give me a break. How could that be? I say conspiracy. And that's why I'm doing this video. Amen. Now, let's cut to the chase and tell you exactly what Magic Johnson used. This is what he used. It's called selenium. That's spelled SELENIUM. You get it from YOUNGEVITY.com. Thank you very much. How about Dr. SEBI? He was the first ones we know to cure AIDS. That was back in the 80s. They killed him. They said he died from bacteria in the lungs or some of that nature, but he was taking too many herbs to have bacteria in his lungs. And he wasn't eating the poison that was in the food that they was giving him in jail, so he couldn't have died from that. Yeah, well, I say conspiracy. Okay? Dr. Sebi was curing AIDS with sarsaparilla. That's spelled S-A S-A. Could we see that? Okay. SARSAPARILLA. And it looks like this. Sarsaparilla. Yeah, you can pause the video so you can write it down. Get yours. Cure your AIDS. Me personally, I like to use Z radicals. Z as in zebra, and then radicals. You get that from longevity to keep my immune system so strong that I can't get acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Okay. Or human immune deficiency virus, HIV. Okay. So, there is no lack of resources. What we have is a lack of dreamers and maldistribution. That's the problem. Okay? Remember Andy Young or Andrew Young? Andrew Young, who marched with Martin Luther King. Andrew Young, who sent the same minerals I take every day, which is called tangerine. He sent it to Mandela for 20 years when Mandela was in jail. Did you know that? Well, the person who sent Andrew Young the minerals came back and told me that he sent Andrew Young the minerals and Andrew Young sent it to Mandela. Guess how long Andrew Young lived taking tangerine? Well, he lived 90 years old. How long did Mandela live taking tangerine every day? Mandela lived to 95. Okay? Taking the same minerals that I take every day. It's called Tangy, T-A-N-G-Y, tangerine, T-A-Tangerine, tangerine. Or you get the ultimate classic. They both got 90 nutrients in it that everybody needs. You got to take your essential fatty acids to go with it. Amen. You get it from longevity.com. You can kill a revolutionary, but you can't kill the revolution. The reason why you won't cure your diseases is you've been programmed just like that elephant. An elephant can weigh a ton, but when he was a baby, they put a rope around his leg and they took and tied it to a stake in the ground, and he tried for days and days and days to break away from that rope and couldn't do it. After a while, he gave up, just like you gave up. And he said, man, I'll never break this rope. Now he weighs a ton. He can pop that rope with a snap. But he won't even try because he's already convinced in his mind, like you, that I can't cure AIDS. There's no cure for HIV. I've been convinced. I've been programmed. I'm just like the elephant. There's 128 herbs in the Bible. How many of them do you use? 0. Okay? How could that be? Well, I just read the Bible. I don't actually believe in it. I don't actually follow it. I just read it. I know. The Bible talks more about a herb called hyssop. That's spelled HYSSOP. Hyssop. That'll cure HIV. I done gave you 3-4 cures already. Okay? The first one was selenium that Magic Johnson used. The second one was sarsaparilla that Dr. Sebi used. The third one was Z radicals that I personally take every day. And the last one was hyssop. Okay? All right. Curing AIDS is like flying an airplane. Okay? If you're going from Lake Charles to New Orleans, the plane don't just go straight there to New Orleans. 90% of the time it's off course, Then it'll just make an adjustment. And then 90% of the time it's off course again. It'll just make an adjustment again. And it just keep on making the adjustments until it hits New Orleans on a dime. Recently, I seen on the news where one guy landed at the wrong airport. He obviously missed step one, know your outcome. He didn't have a clue where he was going from Jump Street. Okay? We know our outcome with AIDS. We know our outcome. Build your immune system. Know your outcome. Amen? Amen. We're going to come back next week with the cures for cancer. That's right. I'm going to give you so many cures for cancer. It's going to be a shame. And if you take chemotherapy, you are an idiot. Because chemotherapy got a 97% failure rate. Okay? Who would fly a plane if they exploded and crashed 97% of the time? Same person that would take chemo. Who else? Who would buy a Ford car if the Ford exploded when you turn the ignition key 97% of the time? Who would buy a Ford? The same people that take chemo, because that's all they know. Amen. Amen. Namaste.